Okay, recap time. We now know that Docker run is the command we use to start new containers. And we know that it needs, at the very least, an image to work with. I think we said that images are like stop containers and that containers are a bit like running images, depending on which way you look at it. I don't know, maybe think of images, right, as like templates that let you stamp out containers. Okay, we learned that Docker run is a Docker client command and that the client makes the appropriate API calls to the daemon to instantiate our containers. In fact, it's the daemon that does just about all the heavy lifting on anything, and we said that the daemon implements the Docker Remote API. We also said that when creating a container, the daemon will search its local image store and see if it can find the image locally. If it can't, it'll then go and pull it from a registry. The default registry is Docker Hub, and that's out there on the wild west of the interweb. We can run our containers detached in the background, and that's pretty common. That way they just crack on with their job. But if we really need to, it is possible to interact with containers by attaching a terminal to their standard in-stream. And that is doable, but look, I mean, it's fine. It's just not the ideal way. And these are totally my words here, right? In the ideal cattle-herding cloud-native microservice architecture app, you're not going to be logging into containers and poking around. But that being said, containers are absolutely not just for that design pattern. Yeah, they're top-notch when it comes to that, but they can be used for other design patterns too. What else did we learn? Right, yeah, we learned that images can be pulled locally with the Docker pull command, and then we can view images already pulled locally with Docker images. If we want to get rid of them, then it's Docker RMI and then the names or IDs of the images. And yeah, pretty much similar for containers. Docker PS lists all running containers. If we add the -a flag, then it's going to show us stop containers as well. If we want to blow them away, like sterilizing the Docker host of their existence and potentially losing any data in them, but not definitely, just potentially, well, that's Docker stop followed by Docker RM. Though you can skip the stop step, that's easy for me to say, by adding the -f flag to Docker RM. That's just going to force the removal. And I think that's the highlights. Well, coming up next, take a seat and prepare yourself, will you? Because we are about to dive into the world of native Docker swarms and native orchestration with constructs like services and stacks. This is exciting stuff.